4,000 games go missing. The battle of the crowdfunding platforms has begun. Cyberpunk has announced the official Kickstarter date and games that have dropped on Kickstarter this past week. All that and more coming up. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Clayton, and this channel is where I help you guys decide what games are right for you. So if you appreciate the content, don't forget to absolutely destroy that like button, and let's just jump right into some gaming news. Starting off, we have 4,000 copies of Mindbug that has magically disappeared. That's right, in the latest update, Mindbug announced that they have lost or misplaced 4,000 copies of Mindbug due to a manufacturer loading error. And those copies were meant to ship to US and Canada, so now that is being delayed. Now I just want to mention this is not the publisher's fault, and I don't think anyone should be really mad at them. This is completely out of their control unless they are physically at the port watching every copy of their game get loaded onto the correct boat. They are trusting the manufacturer to handle that process, and someone made a mistake.
Someone made a mistake.
In order to correct this mistake, they have now spent money on a new manufacturer to print new copies of this game for Canada and US. Every backer will receive their copy, and I really appreciate that as a backer, and I probably will support them in the future. Now this really sucks, and I really do feel for the publishers because this is something that they did not account for, and this is going to come at an extra cost, especially at a time where shipping costs and supplies of manufacturers are very high. Luckily, Mindbug is a simple card game, so nothing too crazy in components. It's just a really crappy situation, and I wish them the best of luck. And I can't wait to get my copy, as I think it is a really fun card dueling game.
It's time to do.
Now, in other news, CMON has announced that Cyberpunk Gangs of Night City, the board game, will be hitting Kickstarter this Tuesday, June 21st. Now, I find this interesting that they're able to drop this on Kickstarter so soon when they have more than 3 outstanding games that they need to deliver, such as Zombicide, Undead or Alive, Masters of the Universe, and Marvel Zombies. And that's not even including some of the games that they have not fully delivered yet. Master of Darkness 2, a lot of people have not received their copies of that, and still people are still waiting for X-Men United. I thought Kickstarter has made it clear that publishers or any company cannot launch new projects on their website if they have more than 3 outstanding projects. But I guess CMON is an exception to the rule, since I guess they made so many Kickstarters and they raised so much money. That's just a speculation, no idea. To me, it doesn't seem fair, but I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Which brings me to my next point to talk about is BackerKit has officially announced their crowdfunding site. It is in beta so far, but they have some pretty big titles coming their way, such as Gloomhaven miniature set that is set to come out in 2023. Return to the Dark Tower, the second printing with a new expansion. This is going to be going live in a couple of weeks. Make sure you stay tuned for that because I definitely will be covering this one. Leader Games is going to be having a new project, and also Greater Than Games is also joining the BackerKit. And there are a few more major publishers coming to BackerKit. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to affect Kickstarter and future projects. Which begs the question, what crowdfunding site is going to succeed? I personally really love GameFound and how that's strictly for board gamers and board game related product. I love how it's a lot more easier to navigate on the page, but they desperately need an app. What is your favorite crowdfunding site? Let me know in the comment section down below. Next up, we gotta talk about The Breach and how they got a copyright infringement on 2 of their characters that they have to change. They did make an announcement saying they will be addressing it, so backers don't have to worry. They'll still get a copy of the game. There's just gonna be some changes to some of those characters. In other gaming news, let's look at some games that have dropped this week. Septima, a battle of the Witches' Coven to become the new Septima by Mindclash Games. Now, what really looks interesting to me about this one is the suspicion mechanic. The more you use your magic, the more suspicious the Witcher Hunter gets. A Witcher Hunter is going to be hunting you down, and if you lose your witches, it's going to be a lot harder to score points. I also really love the fact that you can change into animals to lower that suspicion, and no one will suspect you of being a witch. I find that really interesting, but also the fact that you don't get to use your witch's ability, so it really balances that fact out. The gameplay seemed very easy to follow, so if this is something that you're looking forward to, definitely check it out. I have a link down below for that game. Next up, we have Bot Factory. Now this one has not funded yet, but it has raised quite a lot of money so far. This looks like it's going to be a really cute, easy game about making robots. It looks like it's going to be a faster game to play, so if that interests you, again, link down below. Next up, we have Skyrise by Roxy. This game looks absolutely stunning and incredible. It is an auction game where players are bidding to have the highest building in an area, and each player will have different objective cards to score points based off what buildings they are building and to score points with different judges. The game looks absolutely amazing and very easy to follow. Personally for me, I'm not a huge auction and bidding gamer, but This is a game that I think is going to look incredible on your table. It's Roxy. They always do an amazing production when it comes to their board games. Plus, they are local to Calgary, which is my home city, so I love to support them as much as I can. Definitely check out this game if it looks interesting to you. Again, links for all these games down below. That is all the news I have for you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comment section down below. My name is Clayton, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.